Welcome into the Immigrant Podcast. I'm your boy Nikolai Hill. Thanks for joining us today. 3 months gone in 2025, so a quarter of 2025 is already gone. If you haven't fulfilled that New Year's resolution for, as all of us, the majority of us, did at the end of 2024, start of 2025, still time. You got 9 months. The majority of the year is still here. Still time to make that happen. And for the people who have gone 3 months working consistently at making that resolution or making that dream or plan that they had at the start of the year happen, props to you. Congratulations. Keep going. And hopefully it bears fruit for you, not only this year, but long term. Quickly, I got to get into this, man. So the country is in a spot, and we know that the wealthy are getting wealthier and the poor are getting poorer. But what's real wealth? If wealth gives you everything that you need in life, then everybody would do everything to be wealthy. What's wealth without the morale that goes with it? In the case of, say, Sean Combs, we don't know if he's guilty or not of all of these charges that he has been accused of, but what's the use of accumulating all that wealth in your life if morally you're not the person that the planet needs or your family needs, or you've been doing the people around you in your close circle damage, not only physically but mentally for a long time? And also, what is wealth if you don't actually get to enjoy it with your loved ones or for a large portion of your life? Recently, one of the most talked about ex-NBA players, Junior Bridgman, who is the richest NBA player or ex-NBA player to date. If you take Michael Jordan and LeBron James and their careers out of it, he's the richest NBA player to date. He died a billionaire a month ago, and he spent most of his adult life creating wealth. He went from being a top six man in the NBA for, I think his team was the Milwaukee Bucks. You can correct me on that, for a long time, and then he transitioned into being a very, very successful businessman, owning hundreds of Wendy's and pizza parlors, along with investing into real estate, which gave him a lot of additional revenue that got him to that billionaire status later in his, of course, life that was lost due to, of course, the body breaking down a few months ago. So we just wanted to talk about Junior Bridgman and all of the accolades. And of course, the Immigrant Podcast is about highlighting, not only African Americans, but people of color who have done things, exceptional things, to and for our communities. And this gentleman is definitely one of them. He was the first African American to own a chain of Wendy's in Wisconsin. And he continued that philanthropy over the last 40 years of his life after retiring from basketball. We're sad to see him go at such a young age. Me personally, I wish there was a way, I'm sure he got to live his life, and I'm sure he was a happy man. He's got kids and grandchildren, and those give you the kind of fulfillment that actually money can't give you. So I'm sure he did all those things and was happy with his life to a certain extent. But we want to just say this to people who are working on wealth and working on their riches going forward. It's important that while trying to accumulate the wealth and trying to be at the top of your game or the food chain or top of your profession, that you should also take time to enjoy everything around you. And there's a good balance between both. We don't have a lot of those people these days who can balance play and work. I think that's something that's decreasing in our society as time goes by. And we are hoping to see like the balance for work and play, especially for a lot of the African American culture, Black people in America today. So yeah, go ahead and create your wealth. Create your entrepreneurial wealth, whether you're doing it individually or you're studying at the highest levels to try to attain the accreditation possible to put yourself in a position to make the kind of wealth you need to. I literally live in the society these days. I live right here in Las Vegas, and things are going on by the second. Prices and inflation have just skyrocketed over the past 3 months, especially during the transition of the previous president to the new one. So go ahead and create your wealth, but have a plan about how you're going to spend that wealth down the road, and don't wait till it's too long to start enjoying your life with the hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars that you've accumulated over time. That's my 2 cents. I'm your boy Nikolai Hill. This is the Immigrant Podcast. Take it easy.